Yo guys, we're covering CRM for your photo booth business in today's video. Let's go. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, or has it? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to be talking about CRM for your photo booth business, okay? What's a CRM? Alright, CRM is a customer relationship management tool, okay? So why you need this? Alright, so you need this to manage all of your data, okay? So when you start a business, you're going to have data, right? Customer information, data on the customers, data for events, what type of service, contracts, layouts, templates, addresses, phone numbers, contact information, that kind of stuff, okay? And so you need to put all that information somewhere, all right? Now, some people do it on spreadsheets, Excel. Don't do that. That's not gonna work, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get a tool called CRM, a CRM tool, all right? So there's hundreds of them out there, all right? So I'm gonna talk to you today about how to find and pick one that's going to work for you and some of the issues that I had with some in the past, okay? So we're going to cover three things. We're going to talk about the first thing, okay? So the first thing you want to look for is the ability to access it on any platform, all right? So you want to make sure that if you're on the iPhone, all right, or Android, you know, for those on the Android, that you can access it, okay? Hopefully they have an app. Ideally, you would want them to make sure they have an app, okay? Because the worst thing you can do is, like, you're chilling in the couch, you get an inquiry of somebody and you need to put them into the system. Now you don't want to have to go and get your laptop or go to your desktop and then have to go to the website, log in and do all that stuff, okay? All right, you don't want that. You want to make sure they have an app. Now there's some that out there that don't have apps and still work good. It's all going to be, you know, what works for your business, okay? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, make it work, all right? You want to make sure that you have an app because most of the time you're going to be traveling, you're going to be driving, you're going to be going to events. Make sure it has an app, okay? So you can pull up on your phone. If it doesn't have an app, you can also make sure that it's mobile optimized so you can access it on your phone, okay? Because you're going to be on the go. You're going to be talking to people, you're going to be doing business, you're going to be meeting partners, vendors, all right? You know what I'm saying? You got to get something that can work with you, not you working for it, all right? I'm going to say that one more time. Make sure that whichever one you choose works with you. You don't have to change yourself to work with it, all right? So in the past, like, we've used some that are not mobile optimized, that don't have an app. Having to change the CRM later on in your business, it's not that, it sucks. So you don't want to do that. That's going to be the first one. So the second one that we're going to talk about is making sure that it syncs up with your email, okay? And the reason for that is because you want to make sure that if you have a business partner or your husband, your wife, whoever else is helping you, if they pull up your CRM, they can see the emails that you've sent to this person, and so that they don't duplicate emails that's being sent or duplicate information that's being sent to that person, okay? In the past, when we didn't have that, you know, like, I had a business partner, he would send a quote. Let's say we send the quote for $600 and then I send the quote for $550 or $500. Now the customer's confused. But if you got a good CRM, you can log in, boom, you can pull up, you know, Jim Jones event, you know, July 30th, whatever, and you can see, okay, I see my partner sent an email to this person, and you know, this is the quote that they gave, so I'm just gonna wait and then follow up with them later, okay? Make sure you're doing your follow-up. All right, guys, so number three. All right, this one irritates me the most, okay? And I'm gonna put a lot of emphasis on it because you need to make sure that it has it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to log into different systems and stuff like that, okay? So number three is the integrations, okay? Does your CRM integrate with your phone app? Does it integrate with Dropbox? Does it integrate with Google? Does it integrate with DocuSign? Maybe you need to send a contract, okay? If it doesn't integrate, then what's gonna happen basically is you get a call from someone, okay? And then the call's not gonna be logged, right? Because the call app and your CRM is not gonna be logged, okay? Now, if you don't know the call, if you don't know the person that you called and you can't remember when you spoke to them and what information you told them, and you get 3 calls in a day, and then you have to go to work, and you got to pick up your kids, and you got to go to soccer game, and you got to feed the dog, and all right. So you need to have it on your phone so you can log it right away. And that's why the integrations are important. Let's say you're sending a contract, all right? If you send a contract, you're gonna make the contract in Word or Google Docs. You export it as PDF and you upload it to DocuSign or whichever document sending provider you use, and then send it to the customer. And then that information is not logged or sent back to your CRM, and then your employee logs in, or your spouse or business partner logs in, and they don't see the contract being sent, then they send the contract out again. Okay, that's why the integrations is key. It simplifies your life so that all of your apps that you're going to use for your business work together. Right? It drives me crazy if I have to use I use the CRM for a bunch of things, and then I have to use one separate app because it does one function of my business that I need. Okay, if it can be all in one app, that'll be awesome. May not be the case though, but sometimes it can be. So I just want to give you guys some tips on here about how to pick a CRM, okay? Because if you're 2 years in the business and you have to change CRMs and change processes, it's a big headache. I've done it before, and it's the worst. There's nothing worse than that. Maybe COVID, right? I mean, I don't know. But so, all right, those are 3 things for when you're picking a CRM. All right, get set up properly from the beginning. Log all your data, log your partnerships. Okay, when you log into a CRM, it should be easy to use. You should be able to understand it. If it's too challenging and too complicated, you're not going to use it. Your employees won't use it. Other people is not going to use it. Okay, so be thinking about that. Check the pricing. Okay, ask them if there's any discount. Maybe there's discounts. I don't know. All right, but there's no one CRM that's going to fit everything that I personally found. And there's hundreds out there. Okay, so but see what works for your business. There's not a right or wrong one. Okay, people ask me that all the time. What's the best CRM? It's not a right or wrong CRM. It's what's going to work for you and what you're going to use when you're doing and running your business. Okay. All right, guys. Hit the links below. Subscribe to the channel. So I've got some quick tips for you today on getting the foundations for your business. Make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at photoboothint.com. And if you guys want me to cover different topics, send me a message, DM me on Instagram. Okay, at NextLevelJP. Talk to you guys later. PBI fam. Peace out.